Hey, do you remember when Trump held that bizarre event where he went to a non-union factory during the UAW strike and had people holding unions for Trump signs? It was quite literally staged, fake, just really strange speech and event. Well, now we're getting more information about this, and I want to break that down for you. Midas Touch reports when Joe Biden became the first president to join a picket line this past September for the UAW, the Trump campaign scrambled to do something to counter the move. Michigan is a critical state for both campaigns, and when auto workers went on strike last fall, Biden made it clear that he was on the side of the workers, and for that, he was recently rewarded with the UAW endorsement. What did Trump do? He did what he always does, used money and stagecraft to create the illusion of substance while doing absolutely nothing to help anyone. We saw the same production with the train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio, where Trump flew in for a photo op, passed out expired waters for one of his resorts, or from one of his resorts, I should say, and had a few pallets of Goya beans from his friend flown in. Now we learn from recent FEC filings from his PAC that he did the same thing during the auto workers strike. The Trump campaign paid Drake Enterprises, a non-union auto parts shop in Clinton Township, $20,000 to stage a fake event with people holding up union members for Trump signs behind him to make it look like he was holding a rally with union auto workers on strike. During the rally, he rambled nonsense that if he was elected, the entire American auto industry was going to move to China. So because he couldn't get the sort of union support that Biden was able to get, because he wasn't willing to go join the picket line as Joe Biden did to show his support for the striking workers, he spent 20 grand on a fake event to make it look like he has union support in Michigan. That's as Trumpian as it gets. And I remember David originally covering that event and pointing out just how before we even knew the details, 20 grand to the non-union factory, just it was all strange, you could tell. Trump's giving this speech, you know it's a non-union crowd, but they're holding up union members for Trump signs as he's insulting union leadership. And essentially, his entire message boiled down to, endorse me, and then something about electric cars. Just so little substance. And then by contrast, Biden became the only president in memory, in American history that we know of, to join the picket line. He delivered remarks that roused the crowd and spoke to the issues that workers care about. So it's no wonder he ended up being endorsed by the UAW. And now, as David discussed last week, Shawn Fain, the UAW president, has been powerfully campaigning for Joe Biden. And while we're on that subject, let me show you a couple incredible clips from a recent UAW event. First, here is Shawn Fain.
There's one plan we have going forward, and that's to keep Joe Biden as our president. And you guys know, I don't have to spell this out for you because all of you know this. This is our message going forward. We know who's been there for labor, and we sure as hell know who wasn't. It's a very clear choice in this election. It's a very simple choice for all of us in this election. You know what the hell's going to happen if this man's not president, because we've seen what happened. Labor went backwards. Working class people went backwards. The poor went backwards. Everybody suffered. So this is our shot, this is our time, this is our mission from this day forward. We're going to fight like hell, and we're going to ensure that Joe Biden's the next president so that the working class keeps moving forward. So with that...
That is how politics should work. Joe Biden promised American workers he was going to be pro-labor, pro-union, and he's followed through. There's more to be done, of course. Shawn Fain didn't unconditionally support Biden. He waited to see if Biden would follow through. And now that Biden has been the most pro-union president in decades, Fain is proud to help get Joe Biden elected. That's politics at its best. Promises made, promises kept, more to be done. Then here's Biden at that same event.
Because when we got all these numbers moving and you guys endorsed me, he talked about a simple thing. He said, this is about giving people a shot. That's all it is. It's just fairness. Give people a shot. That's what you do. That's what you do. And besides, you built my 67 Corvette. My pride. Any ever watch Jay Leno's Garage? We watched me race on my 67 Corvette. It's only a 327, 350. I tell you what, man, I got up to 130 miles an hour, though. Secret Service doesn't like riding with me very much anymore. Anyway, thank you. And you're not only helping auto workers, you're helping every worker in the world.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can find my channel at Luke Beasley on YouTube, and podcast listeners by searching my name wherever you listen.